woke up to a fresh start this morning, applying your typical deodorant, and now it's 3 p.m. and you're not so fresh. That deodorant sticks just isn't cutting it. Well, I've got what you need. Hi, Billy Mays here with a fantastic new product, and it's called OxyPit. That's right, OxyPit. Just apply it right before you walk out the door and you'll smell fresh for hours, and maybe even a whole week. OxyPit is made out of new redesigned natural fragrances that are very healthy to the underpits and leave smooth comfort all the time. No need to worry about the sweat stains you got from your old deodorant anymore. OxyPit makes sure to ventilate enough cooling air to your body that will make you sweat less. But wait, there's more! Order now for $4.99 and we'll double your offer for free. And remember, wear it, don't sweat it. OxyPit. Good evening, Bay Area. I'm CarlosAlmodovar, and here's your news. A 28-year-old man was killed in Oakley last morning. Police authorities found the victim suffering from 4 gun wounds at 5600 block. He was pronounced dead upon arrival to the hospital. Police have no leads and continue to investigate on this matter. BART riders, beware. Individuals are out there selling unknown tickets to sellers to sell discarded tickets for $5, which have only 15 cents. BART highly recommends riders to purchase their tickets from the machines. At 9:25 p.m. Sunday, a 4.2 earthquake has struck in Central California. The epicenter is 5 miles northwest from Pinnacles and 13 miles northeast of Soledad. There have been no signs of damages or injuries. Lastly, a first grader in Hayward goes missing. Nearly half a dozen police officers and adults searched around the school for the young boy until 40 minutes later, he was found at a Chuck E. Cheese's safe and sound. The mother is very upset with the school staff, and the school district continues to investigate on this matter. You've been really lovely, Bay Area. Have a good night. Welcome back, everybody, to Carlos Sports and More Corner. I am your host, CarlosAlmodovar, and today there's been quite some activity in the sports world. In the NFL, the Colts put the stomp on the Dolphins with their good luck charm quarterback Andrew Luck, winning with a lead of 23-20. Moving on to Oakland, where things weren't so lucky, the Oakland Raiders took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This was reminiscent to the clash of the Pirates back in the 2003 Super Bowl. Both teams have struggled, but the game went to Tampa 42-32. In the MLB, the A's and the suspended Bartolo Colon came to a 1-year deal. Colon will miss 5 games, but will return to play for Oakland. And in the WWE, there's been speculation all year that the legendary Ric Flair, Nature Boy, will face it off with none other than the People's Champ, The Rock, in a steel cage match. Follow me at Carlos Corner at twitter.com for the latest updates and recent headlines. That's all the time we have today, and thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another segment of Carlos's Corner. I'm your host, CarlosAlmodovar, and today we have a special segment on people of interest. On this particular segment, I found an individual that we could all relate to, a person that embarked through the college journey as a cinema major and lived to tell the tale. This individual graduated from this fine university and has now begun applying his camera skills to the test by helping out starting musicians with music videos, photo shoots, and from time to time covering party events. I'd like to welcome Michael Molinello to the program. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing well. Thank you. So, one of the questions I have for you is, by when did you realize that you knew cinematography was going to be a good fit for you?
Well, I mean, from the very beginning, I started video stuff since 10th grade. So I've always been doing just video projects left and right, doing narrative, doing music video, and that what brought me into SF State. Excellent.
So as a high schooler, that's when you found this area of interest that you wanted to invest those skills and learn more about. That's very interesting. And also, you used to be a Gator yourself, SFSU student.
Right there.
Yeah, this man came to show his true colors today.
Gotta represent.
Gotta represent. That's why I mentioned that we can all relate to him, because this man fought the good battle and successfully graduated as a cinema major. And another question I wanted to ask you was, as an SFSU student, what kind of challenges or obstacles did you face when focusing on your major?
The one big issues and focus I had was the budget cuts. The budget cuts have really made it really hard for students to get classes, and let alone to graduate from those classes. So that's one of the issues, and also like the cinema. The cinema major is a really big competitive major, so like everyone's going in it, and then everyone needs to get good grades and fight for those classes.
So I can honestly say that I can relate to that subject because I know many of us BECA majors go through those challenges as well. It's very difficult to obtain those classes, and it's such a drag to come here knowing well that, like, oh, well, I'm this certain major and this is what I need, but here I am taking some course that really doesn't affiliate to the major I want to do. And I've known several students that have encountered that in the past, and it's we can all identify with that. And also, as a cinema person, what are some of your influences? Like, who would you like to work with? Like, for example, I know Christopher Nolan has like changed the game. You know, like he totally brought a new aspect with his Dark Knight trilogy. And I just want to know what are some influences that or someone you look up to in that sort of way.
I have a lot of influence like Christopher Nolan's, like Michael Bay, but I also like to give a shout out to like the video game industry. Hideo Kojima was a great director who actually wanted to be a Hollywood director, but at the time he couldn't do it, so he went to the video game industry, and he actually made his games very political, and also like there are hidden messages throughout the storyline and each game's more than a game, and that's like the biggest influence I really have.
So is that someone you would like to work with
Definitely.
one day? Definitely. Right on. I see that you completed one of your first big music videos, a cover of Don Omar's Danza Kuduro. And can you tell us more about the artists that were involved and what were the experiences?
Well, I was really fortunate to meet two great artists. One would be Evan T, who's a great pop singer.
And he's also in here in the studio. Shout out to that young man over there.
And also Xavier, who's also the lead guitarist. And then Danza Kuduro is originally a pop Latin song by Don Omar. And I really love that song to the point where I actually wanted to make a music video. And not only that, but also give a touch to it. So therefore, making an acoustic version with my fantastic musician with it, and then we just went on it and then made like an unplugged MTV version of it.
Yeah, I must say I definitely I was there to experience, and it was a fresh new idea that that you guys took into consideration, and it really worked for you guys very well. Also, any new projects that you have for the upcoming year?
Oh, we have a Christmas song coming up. We just shot. That's coming up soon for the season.
Good, good.
So.
Well, Michael, that's all the time, unfortunately. But thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Thanks to all our guests that are here, all the camera people that are helping us out, and even in the studio. And Michael's story, it shows that anyone that can that has a goal that they want to achieve, they can really do it. And this young man, he's the proud example of that. And everyone, well, have a good day. We'll see you next time.